We have not even had the first round of voting, and the Election Commission has seized money that is more than what it seized in the entire Lok Sabha elections of 2019. Yes, the impact of money in elections just keeps growing and growing and growing. And this slide deck that I'm going to share with you, this is from the ECI's press release showing variety of ways in which they are able to tackle and crack down on this. Is a document that everybody needs to understand. There's a lot of work that's gone in. You'll get an appreciation for how much work has gone in and what kind of things people are trying to move around in order to get people to be bribed to vote for them. Here we go. Election Commission cracks down on money power. The ECI has reported highest ever seizures of inducements in the 75-year history of Lok Sabha polls in India. According to the ECI, the Commission has seized close to 100 crores every day since March 1st, totaling an astonishing 4,650 crores even before the polling. This represents a 34% increase from the 3,475 crores seized during the entire 2019 Lok Sabha poll. This is what I was saying, that the money has already exceeded what was collected during the entire 2019 polls. Now, look at what are all the things that have been seized so far. Cash of close to 400 crores, liquor of close to 36 million liters, drugs close to 2,100 crores. See, drugs has become a big currency. Precious metal close to 562 crores, freebies and other items close to 1142 crores, a total of 4,658 crores. And why are drugs important to be seized? Because that is so little, but it fetches so much money in the market. That's why somebody local might take the drugs from you and then give you cash in exchange. This is one of the problems. This is something that has to be cracked down, and I think ECI is doing a great job. No one is paid. In an incident in Nilgiris, this is involving DMK's A. Raja, the Commission suspended the flying squad team leader for laxity in duty and selective checking of a cavalcade of a prominent leader. We know that, who we are talking about. This is all in the public media. And we also had a discussion today with Professor G. Ramesh, who said that when he was traveling in Tamil Nadu, 2 places his car was stopped and searched. Similarly, officials checked vehicles in the convoy of Chief Minister of a state and also vehicle of a Deputy Chief Minister in another state. The Commission has also taken strict action against approximately 106 government servants who have been found assisting politicians in campaigning, thereby violating the code of conduct and instructions. I think this number is very, very small. I think it's manifold more. So how has it all been made possible? Election Seizure Management System, ESMS. It does identification of expenditure sensitive constituencies. Working with enforcement agencies, that's a typo there, I apologize. Deployment of expenditure observers, visits to every state and union territory, use of C-Vigil. This is the name of a software that I'm going to explain to you in just one moment. Increased focus on drug menace and no harassment to citizens. Although people will feel, why me, right? The Election Seizure Management System, the ESMS, is breaking silos and bringing all enforcement agencies on one platform through use of technology, and this is proving to be a game changer. The ESMS is an in-house developed portal and is proving to be a catalyst. The novel innovation for real-time reporting of interceptions and seizures, avoiding duplication of seizures, was tested in the last round of assembly elections. See, what happens is when you catch hold of one, chances are there are 5 more convoys of that kind moving about in the same area. From the distribution center, they would want to get these things out. So timely getting everything into one place and then starting to manipulate or tabulate the stuff makes it easier for you to catch the other people. Election Seizure Management System also facilitates digital trails and availability of seizure information at the click of a mouse, enabling quick and timely reviews at all controlling levels. As per data, 6,398 district nodal officers of various agencies, 734 state nodal officers, 59,000 flying squads, and static surveillance teams have been onboarded for the ESMS platform. All nodal officials have been trained on various aspects of using ESMS. Meticulous and exhaustive planning, involvement of large number of enforcement agencies. And you can see here, this table tells you what is the type of material seized and which are the agencies that come into play. For example, liquor is state police, state excise, and RPF. And narcotics is state police, NCB, ICG, DRI. So there are various agencies that come into play depending on what gets seized. Visits to every state and union territory. Months prior to elections and more intensively from January 2024, senior officials from the Election Commission visited every state and union territory to emphasize the importance of combating the influence of money in elections. Districts were thoroughly reviewed and discussions were held with chief secretaries, DGPs, and heads of enforcement agencies to assess their performance and encourage heightened vigilance against the misuse of financial resources during elections. Field level personnel are also subject to ongoing reviews by chief electoral officers, observers, and district electoral officers. Discoveries made by one agency inform and guide the actions of others, leading to a unified and widespread deterrent effect. Deterrent, that's the key word here. Commission has also emphasized the importance of joint teams comprising relevant agencies in inspecting inducements through various means: road, rail, sea, and air during electoral visits to the state/UTs. There was a substantial focus on drug seizures, which accounted for approximately 75% of the total seizures in January and February 2024. The Commission has collaborated with the Director General of the Narcotics Control Bureau and its senior officials to identify key routes and corridors for drug trafficking and ensure effective countermeasures are in place. Over the past few years, significant seizures have been made during elections to state assemblies, including during the operation of Model Code of Conduct in states like Gujarat, Punjab, Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura, and Mizoram. 123 parliamentary constituencies are marked as expenditure-sensitive constituencies for more focused vigil. These constituencies had either had a history of distribution of inducements in previous elections or have interstate and international borders with potential inflow of drugs, cash, and liquor. Deployment of expenditure observers. A total of 656 expenditure observers have been assigned to parliamentary constituencies, while 125 are deployed in assembly constituencies across Arunachal Pradesh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Sikkim. All these states are going to elections also. Use of C-Vigil. C-Vigil app of the Commission has reinforced the expenditure monitoring process through complaints directly from citizens on distribution of any kind of inducements. So a citizen can anonymously report on C-Vigil and action will be taken almost immediately. Total of 3,262 complaints have been received pertaining to distribution of cash, liquor, and freebies. No harassments to citizens or tourists. With reports about tourists undergoing unnecessary checks and hassles by ground level team, the Commission promptly issued an advisory to all CEOs regarding the need for a careful and courteous approach when inspecting tourists and citizens. So that is what you have right now. One time, if the ECI is able to prevent money from being a factor in general elections, then the whole thing is going to change. People will realize that they actually have to work, they have to deliver, and that delivery model is what everybody is after, because once that mindset comes in and that percolates into state governments and the state leaders, then the beneficiary is citizen of the country. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications.